It got dark on us last night and really couldn't see anything, but we're in Logan, Utah, which is in the northeast corner, right real close to the border, about 15 miles or so. And we got a busy day today. We're going to be heading through Salt Lake City and the Great Salt Lake. Our first stop is Antelope Island, which is a state park right out. It's actually in the Salt Lake. And then we're heading south down towards Moab.
Which is a thrill, you know.
Okay, we've left Logan and now we're heading towards Ogden and Salt Lake City. Ogden is a little bit north of Salt Lake City. And from what I can gather on the map, that's where the entrance to Antelope Island is. But Salt Lake City's gorgeous. And there's a big ski area right behind Salt Lake City, because they have the Great Salt Lake, and then you have Salt Lake City, and then right behind it you got some really big mountains, and it's a beautiful place. Okay, now we're on our way out to Antelope Island, and it's a 7-mile causeway that crosses. We're surrounded basically by the lake. Now you can't really see it here. It's kind of like salt flats. But yeah, it's like wildlife. They have they have buffalo and antelope and deer and wild horses and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, and also you can see how smoggy it is, and that's due to where this sits in a basin in Salt Lake City, being a big city. So they have a real issue here with air pollution, believe it or not. And the last time we were here, we were in downtown Salt Lake City, and the lady said that it was the first time she had been able to see the Great Salt Lake from downtown for several months. And we were, and we could see it just clear as a bell. But obviously, today's more typical. So, but that's part of the lake out there. And anyway, pretty cool. Here we are at Antelope Island, and there's the Great Salt Lake. And we just pulled in here. This is like the little, yeah, it's really pretty. Here's kind of a shot from a high place out here. That's the visitor center over there on that knoll where we just were, and there's the Great Salt Lake. It goes all the way around the island. But,
looking for a better way to start your day? Wake up with the Morning Man.
Okay, here we are at the Red Iguana restaurant, and here is a 30-foot iguana. Pretty realistic. Yeah, looks real. Okay, here we are in downtown Salt Lake City, and it's just another big city, except downtown you have the big, the Mormon Church, Latter-day Saints. Their headquarters are here in Salt Lake City. I think everybody knows that. And there's like the Mormon Tabernacle, and where the choir sings, and they have their big Sunday service on TV and things. And then they have a couple big cathedrals, and one is for visitors. And actually, we're going to be going right by them here. That's the reason I got the camera out. We've been here before, and we aren't going to be stopping, but the big temple, it's got their founder, John Smith, I think's his name. I'm not sure what, but this is that's what this place is right there. And unless you're Mormon, you can't go in there. That's only for and matter of fact, even Mormons can't go just walk in there. They have to go across the street to the building over back in behind those trees and spend a couple of days getting themselves prepared and purified before they can enter into the inner sanctum of their main chapel. This is the Gilgal Gardens. It's a sculpture garden downtown Salt Lake City. It's very peaceful, but it's right in the middle of the city. There's all kinds of quirky little things here. Trying to back up there. I don't know what all this stuff is, but a set of hands hanging down in there. And I guess that's the guy. Just want to get a shot. Those are the mountains back in behind Salt Lake City. And I can't remember the names. There's a couple of pretty famous ski resorts that are just, within 45 minutes of downtown Salt Lake City. So there's pretty big mountains actually.
Salt Lake City is
Something you don't see back home. It's a triple-decker bus, or not bus, but I mean a triple trailer, 18-wheeler there.
Semi.
And we're leaving Salt Lake City, and we're heading towards tonight's destination. Will be Moab. Now we're going to stop and see a couple. We're going to see a goofy thing in between. But we're going to Goblin State Park, and then we're going to Moab. But we're just south, and we're heading east of Salt Lake City. We're in Helper, Idaho, or Helper, Utah, and that is the world's biggest coal miner. We were here a few years ago, and we took a picture of this too, and we were driving down the road, and I remembered the name of the place. So we pulled over, but it's really detailed. It's got all the he's got his tools and all that stuff. So anyway, that's about all that's here. We're about 2 hours or so from Moab. The Goblin State Park we're going to first, but you can see the difference in the topography here.
A few years ago, they had a
mountains,
here.
see where the red rocks and stuff come from.
The Seminole
We're in a little place called Cleveland.
the approval to the Florida State Administration to keep
Cleveland, Utah.